Hi all, and welcome to my channel, Fred Makes Things, and our monthly hooks and needles unboxing video for you. We are talking box 14 in September of 2025. I want to be fully upfront with you. It is September 13th when I am unboxing this video. You're not going to see it until the Friday, whatever date that is. But I wanted to get it unboxed and stuff and opened up, talked about for you closer to when it arrived, because to me, shipping and delivery is a very important factor in some of these boxes. So I just wanted to say that right now. It came almost a week before you saw this video. So the video is going to be in two parts. Part one is who is Hooks and Needles, and what is the crochet box basically, and then part two is taking a look at the unboxing itself. Timestamps are on the screen in the description box and as chapters in the video, so if you know what I'm already going to talk about, feel free to jump over to part two. Yeah, so before we get started, Editing Fred here. Before we get into this Hooks and Needles box, I do want to say that this is going to be my last Hooks and Needles unboxing video for you. I saw a video put out by Chris Allen's Creative Loops talking about like their thoughts on Hooks and Needles and a really big deep dive that they went into to talk about Hooks and Needles as a company, and that kind of side of it. They've done a year of unboxings too, so they kind of already know what's going on with Hooks and Needles, kind of like how I understand Hooks and Needles. But they went into some some things, and there's some really big red flags that bother me. There are some minor ones that have always kind of been iffy about them to me, but some of these bigger issues have made me make the decision to not continue with my Hooks and Needles subscription. I'm going to link the video here for you in the upper right hand corner and down in the description box. But one of the big things that they talked about is pattern theft. And I am willing to overlook issues with shipping, issues with websites, issues with sometimes quality control, things like that. But I have a hard stop when it comes to things like pattern theft, intellectual property theft, things like that. So I do plan on going into some of the other things that they discussed in more detail in my review video. There will be a review video up for this box as well. But yeah, that video did not sit well with me. Their thoughts are like very similar to my own. So I just wanted to let you all know now at the beginning of the video that this is going to be the last box for me, and you can choose to do with that what you will. So let's get into this actual unboxing video. Back when something else scarred me while doing this unboxing, but you'll see that in a second. Okay, bye. Like always, I want to say hello to everybody. Hello to the new subscribers, the OGs, anyone in between. Hello to my new crochet friends. So glad to have you come and hang out with us for these unboxings and projects and things like that. And to anyone else who's passing through, you are also very much appreciated. You are also very, very welcome. And your comments are always appreciated down in the comment section. So yeah, let's get into part one. Who is Hooks and Needles? Why are we talking about them? So Hooks and Needles is a monthly subscription box company that has a couple of different subscription box choices. They have a crochet box, a knit box, and a brand new amigurumi box. We are talking specifically about the crochet box in this video, but you can order like the crochet and knit box together to, I think, save yourself a little bit of money. But all of their pricing is about $34.97, $35.97. Pricing is on the screen for you. They also have an online store, so if there's any kind of yarns and stuff like that that you see in these boxes that you're curious about, they do have them available online. Sadly though, it seems like their patterns are always going to stay exclusive to the boxes. So far anyway, from what I can tell. We are talking specifically the Crochet Box, and what we get in the Crochet Box is a magazine booklet thing that gives us 3 different patterns, a beginner, an intermediate, and a advanced. But in all honesty, any kind of confident beginner, anybody who has like the tiniest amount of understanding of crochet will be able to make any of these projects. Nothing has been too far out of my skill level, and I am very, very new to crochet. So you get the book, you get some skeins of yarn as well. The yarn changes with the box, so you kind of are exposed to a wide variety of yarns. And you always get bonus items as well. Sometimes these are really cool and really helpful to the box, and sometimes they're just fun, like crochet style add-ons. And lately we've been getting stickers too. So that is what's in this box. Now that we've covered that, let's get into part 2, taking a look inside, see what we can see. So as always, I open this up on screen for you, but I have not looked inside. Junior is back. We just did the Spoiled Cats Club unboxing video, and I thought he'd be too obsessed with the new smelling catnip stuff for him to get involved, but apparently not. So I'm sure he'll come back. So this is this month's pattern. Wait, oh. Those look kind of cute and kind of useful. So we'll take a look at this in a minute. Our bonus item is a couple of pins. Take a look at those in a second too. So this is the yarn. I was just kind of moving things around to see if there's anything else in the box. There isn't. So it's Frosted Garden, 70% mulesing free wool, 15% alpaca, and 15% yak. What does mulesing free wool mean? Sheep friendly. No mulesing. I'm going to look up that in a second. But we've got color 2, which is this kind of light gray green kind of color. It's very, very pretty. And then we have 2 skeins of this other color. Number 4, it looks like. Made in Italy, and as usual we get 50 grams, right? We usually get 50 or 100 grams of yarn in this really pretty blue tone. They're very desaturated colors. Like this is like a desaturated kind of blue, could lean into the purple kind of tones. And then this is like a green that can kind of hit into that gray tone kind of family. Those are really pretty colors. I like that. And then it's weird that our bonus items are just pins. Like I don't mind pins. We've got a magic circle with a crochet hook. And we've got a crochet queen yarn ball. Those are cute. Okay, I'm really curious about what mulesing free wool is, so stay tuned. So yeah, I just looked up mulesing. It is pretty horrifying. I'm not going to go into detail about it, but it's kind of like a practice that is done on lambs to try to combat certain insects from laying eggs into sheep and getting them sick, basically. It is on the more cruel side of things that you could be doing to animals, especially when it's not nice. It's not good. It is done mostly on merino wool animals, like on like sheep and stuff for merino. And it is mostly practiced in Australia, but it is becoming more and more outdated as other things kind of take its place. So wool labeled as mulesing comes from sheep that have not been subjected to this surgical procedure. Mulesing-free products support animal welfare. They're on the ethical side of consumption, etc. So yeah, mulesing is not a fun thing. I didn't even know about it, but now I'm gonna have to pay attention to that labeling more. It is basically completely unnecessary from what I've been reading, but I really only did a quick cursory search. So yeah, sheep friendly, no mulesing wool. Okay, well, you learn something new every day. Didn't expect myself to be horrified while I'm doing a boxing of crochet stuff, but here we are. So let's take a look at this month's crafting projects. So project 1 is a simple scarf. It says beginner level, approximately 5 hours. That's a cute scarf. Is there a nicer picture of it? Nope, that's the only photo of it. Oh, it's on the back here too. So it's kind of cool how we're mixing the two colors together. And then number 2 is the frosted petal headband. This is the intermediate project. They've changed up the look of the magazine, so that's interesting. The frosted petal headband is approximately 1.5 hours to do. These projects always take me so much longer than what they say. And then project 2 is this alpine stitch beanie, and that looks fun. All right, we've got some ribbing, and then we've got some textured crochet happening. Looks like some sort of star stitch kind of thing in the middle. They say that's an advanced approximately 2.5 hours. Oh, they're calling it light olive and light gray? No, that can't be right. Special stitches, yeah. So we'll see how many of them I can make in the time that I am allotted for this, that I have allotted for this. So our articles is crochet for self-care and mindfulness. Ooh, chocolate peanut butter bars. That looks good. We'll see if I have time for those too. I really need to go through, find all the recipes, see the ones that I've made, and the ones that I haven't made, and going from there. Surprising stars who hook. Meet our famous crochet friends. And they're calling these colors light olive and light gray. Frosted yarn is our special blend. Why is it so special? This yarn is smooth as butter when you work with it. The wool keeps you warm, while alpaca and yak make it incredibly soft and add a beautiful halo effect to your work. Your stitches will look crisp and beautiful every time thanks to its excellent stitch definition. Plus it works perfectly with 4.0 and 4.5mm hooks. It's hand wash in cold water, lay flat to dry. What's in my box? Oh, here it is. So, hello lovely crocheters. So in our box this month, the mystery gifts are enamel pins, 3 skeins, and the magazine. So yeah, that is what we have. We have a scarf, a beanie, knitted cap, toque if you're Canadian, and a headband with this yarn. I really like this yarn. I think this yarn is really pretty. I don't think these are the colors that they say they are though, because this is not gray, this is blue. There's like blue purple, there's no gray. And this I could see gray, but it has a lot of green in it. So yeah, I like to give myself 2 weeks to work on these projects. We're on a Friday. So this video is going up on Friday the 19th. I give myself 2 weeks to work on these. So it looks like we're going to be talking about this project or this box on October 3rd. So look for it then. It's kind of nice that it interleaves as well, because I think last week we talked about Mary Maxim. Yeah. Yeah, so it worked out this month, which is kind of cool. So I'm not sure how long this is going to take me, because like I'm making a scarf. They say 5 hours. I say probably longer than that, just for the nature of how I crochet works. But yeah, check back in 2 weeks to see how it ends up looking. What do we have coming up? I'm not sure. Again, I'm filming this fairly early in advance, so I don't know what Monday's video is going to be. I know Wednesday's video is going to be chatting about my thoughts and overall, and a thank you to Sewers Club on the Wednesday. And I don't know what... Oh, and then the Friday is going to be Mary Maxim. So I don't know what Monday is, but I know Wednesday and Friday's videos are already planned. So yeah, maybe think about subscribing if you want to see those videos, if you want to follow along on my crochet adventure. And yeah, I am going to go and try to eject the images that I saw while unboxing this video out of my mind. So like the video if you've made it to the end. Like the video if you've used wool like this before, or if you've made projects like this before, or anything like that. Let me know your thoughts, and had you learned anything about this mule thing before? I'd be really curious to hear any and all thoughts down in the comment section. And yeah, with all that being said, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, and I will talk with you again soon. Bye!